Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to my brand new franchise. And in this series, we're going to go ahead and rebuild the Washington Nationals. Now, this team has been pretty bad for a while now. That season, 2023, they were 71 and 91. My only goal here is to bring them a championship. As realistic as possible. I don't know if saying as soon as possible, part of the question here, definitely as realistic as possible. Now, I wanted to go over the roster real quick. That's the first thing we're going to do here. Let's go over the roster, and it's not looking really good here. I'm going to go by positions. So, as you guys can see, Josiah Gray, B potential 74. He's locked in this team for the next 3 years after this year. Quick side note, I might butcher these names. I'm kind of new to MLB. I don't really know any player. Well, I know some players like the big hitters, but McKylan Gore, also locked in for the next 3 years, A potential. So these are guys that looks good, looks promising. Now this guy, Steven Stromsburg, 35 mil for the next 2 years, C potential. He already has 13 years of MLB service at a 67 overall. I'm looking to move this contract as soon as possible, but I'm gonna wait till he's on the last year of his deal to do that. Patrick Corbin, another one. This is a person I'm probably gonna move by the trade deadline. D potential, 11 years of MLB service. Usually players decline around 10, so I'm looking for him to decline, which is why I want to trade him now as soon as possible. Jackson Rutledge, locked in for 5 years. C potential, 66 overall. And Trevor Williams. Okay, this is somebody else I will trade during the trade deadline. In the final year of his deal, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think I'm gonna re-sign him, so might as well just trade him. And promising prospects, Cade Cavalli, he looks good to be potential. 64 overall, he's young, only 1 year of MLB service, and everybody else is pretty all right. So we're gonna look into relief pitching. This looks absolutely horrible. We have Hunter, who's under team control for 1 more year. Everybody else is DC potential, low overall. So we're definitely gonna look into scouting and get some new prospects in for the relief pitcher position, as well as the closing pitcher. It's not very promising. We have Matt Barnes, but he already has 8 years of MLB service. He's not really here for the long term. His contract, yeah, he's in his last year. I'll probably re-sign him because he has a high overall rating. But other than that, to keep us somewhat in competition, although there's not really much here. Catching wise, we got Ruiz for the next 7 years. He only has 2 years of MLB service, B potential, so this could actually pan out to be a great thing here. So I'm not too worried about him. And then the next big deal is Riley Williams, who's a C potential with 2 years of MLB service. So he's young, so let's see what he does. And everybody else is just not it. First baseman, Joey Gallo. I'm keeping him around because he has a high overall, 78. I would have traded him, but I think I'm going to keep him around for like 2 more years. We'll see how he pans out. He has good power, so that's another plus. Joey Meneses, first baseman, 1 year of MLB service, 75 and a C potential, so he's looking good. He's under team control for the next 3 years, so he won't be going nowhere. And that's pretty much it for that. Now the second baseman, Garcia is the only real positive, I guess you could say. 2 years of MLB service with B potential. He's at 69, but he only has 2 years, so I'm not really worried about that. Everybody else is a D, and that's something I'll be looking forward to adding via the drafting within the next couple seasons or whatever. Now, third baseman, we have Nick Senzel, who's in team control for this year and the next, B potential 4 years. Definitely keeping him around, see what he pans out to be. And then Vargas, T potential, 1 more year. Probably keep him for that 1 year and then move him. And then we have an A potential here, Brady House. He's locked in long term, 65 overall. No MLB service time, A potential. So he's looking promising for the way future. CJ Abrams, 74, B potential, 1 year of MLB service, locked in for the next 4 years. He looks very promising there. And Nunez, we got him in the Rule 5 draft, locked in long term, C potential. See what he can pan out to be. Now, Eddie Rosario, last year of his contract, I'm gonna keep him around for at least 2 more years until he hits that 10 years of MLB service, and then he's probably gonna start declining. So I'll just keep him around for the same reason as why Joey Gallo is gonna stay in this team for, just to keep us, relevant, keep us decent. Not keep us too trash. I'm trying to win some games here. I'm trying to make some type of progress, and everybody else is just looking like a dub. Like, it's looking bad. So that's something I'm gonna have to address. Center fielder, oh my God, this looks bad. Except for Daniel Cruz, it looks great. 8 potential, 70 overall, 22, locked in for the next 5 years. He looks promising. But our current center fielder is Victor Robles. Let's see how he pans out. B potential, 65 overall, with already 5 years of MLB service. Let's see what happens with him. And yeah, that's about it. There's a few Bs. We will talk about them more as the years and seasons progress. Now, our right fielder, possibly the best player on this team, is Lane Thomas. 4 years, B potential, 83 overall, 1 more year of team control, and then I'm gonna have to pay him the big bucks. Probably will, to be honest. He's one of our only bright spots at the moment. Stone Garrett as well, A potential, 1 year of MLB service, 77 overall, locked in for the next 4 years. I'm happy about that. And we also got James Wood, 66, A potential, no time in the MLB, but he's locked in for the next 5 years as well. So that's good. And that's it. Yeah, Lane Thomas, the best player. Joey Gallo, old man, damn near. Second best player. That's kind of scary. So yeah, now we're gonna move into now, like I said before, I want to address the scouting. So this year in particularly, going into the draft, I'm gonna focus on the three specific positions, which is gonna be starting pitching because it looks bad, 30th overall, relief pitching, and closing pitchers, which is 26, which is horrible. The other position I can address via free agency, and on top of that, in next year's draft, just to keep us afloat here. But for now, I really want to focus on pitching because that's the most important position in baseball. So that's what I'm trying to go after. And let's go look at our budget real quick. We have $122 million locked in for this season, with $46 million available. And like I said before, I'm just gonna reiterate again, Patrick Corbin is gonna be out by the trade deadline for sure. Gonna move all the players I'm gonna mention now that I'm gonna move via trade deadline. I will trade them for prospects because we're rebuilding right now. We don't really care about being that competitive. We just want to see what's out there, see what we can build from the ground up. So Corbin is out. Trevor Williams is out. Only D potential, 7 years of MLB service, and he's gonna be a free agent. I'm not gonna re-sign him. Same thing goes for Zach Davies. Last year of his deal, I'm not re-signing him. D potential, 8 years of MLB service already. He's getting up there. Joey is staying. Eddie Rosario is staying. Victor Robles, let's see. Oh yeah, he's staying because he's only a B potential, 5 years of MLB service. We could definitely build him up. And then this is the last guy I'm gonna trade via trade deadline, Dylan Floro. All right, so with him is that he's a low overall, to where he's not really gonna make a difference for the up and coming years, and he already has 6 years of MLB service, C potential. I'm looking to upgrade that position right there. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then one more thing I wanted to show you guys is the scouts. Now for the scouts, like I said, I'm going to focus on starting pitching, closing pitching, and relief pitching. And these are my scouts. I'm focusing primarily on efficiency. As you can see, they're all 90s. And the pitchers, 2 90s and 190 for discovery. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sim a few games, and we'll see who we're gonna face. We're gonna have the 10th pick in this round. I mean in the draft for the first round. So I'm gonna look around the 10th, and we have a starting pitcher here. Okay, so I'm gonna scout him. Another pitcher around that range. Okay, I'll do this one right here. Discover new prospects. Pitcher. Start with the West, and we're gonna lock that in. Alright guys, so I simmed a few games. As you can see, we're 8 and 10th in the season, which is, I mean, it's super early in the season, so it's not saying much, but we're pretty much a game away from the 2 games away from the wild card. But like I said, it's so early in the season that doesn't matter. So next game we will be going against the Astros. They're 11 and 9 right now. We're 8 and 10. Rutledge is gonna be starting that game for our first game. Who is our our 4th best pitcher. He's a rookie, by the way. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first video. Just kind of give you guys an idea of how I'm gonna go about this team for this year and the future. Hope you guys liked it. Tune in for the next video, and thank you guys so much. Peace.